Well, sorry guys. The video cut out. So this would be like a maybe like part 5.5. Anyways, as I was saying, as you know, he begins to run on all fours, packing the speed as he goes, and well, hunts him down as this one to go. He knows they get to an area, an open space area. As Deku stops, he's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" As Deku's looking around, as then he smells him, but he smells more of him. As he looks around, as he sees 50, no, hundreds of wendigos. Yes, there are more. Sooner or later they'll all be wiped out, but I'm just letting you know, there are more than that sooner or later. As 100 wendigos pop out. And, some of these wendigos, Elk controls 50 of them, and Sky controls the other 50, so that makes 100. As, these wendigos are the weak ones, like I said. And Deku's like, what the fuck? Deku, he's in defense stance, as, he hears a roar as they start running towards Deku, all at the same time as Deku decides he needs to get some distance at least. So then, he jumps up as he starts running away as fast as he can, but he can't really outrun them as then he stops, turns around as his blast is already fully charged as he shoots out that beam of ice as he goes all the way around trying to kill them all, but some of them dodges and some of them take it. As Deku's like, what the fuck? As Deku, claws out as he starts crushing them down, doing the best he can, killing them, stabbing his hand through their chest, biting their heads off, gnawing their eyes out, ripping their jaw, ripping their bodies in half. But there too are also giving them cuts and them bite marks on them. As Deku's like, damn it! And one of them bites his ankle as Deku roars in pain. But then he grabs the head as he just crushes it with his bare hand. As he, his body starts, as they start piling on top of Deku. As his whole body starts going this light blue. As then he just unleashed a thing of ice. As it, blasts all of them away from him. Some ice spikes rain down on them, killing some of them. As now there's only 25 left. As they start running away because they realize they can't do nothing against him. He's way too powerful for them to even handle. So, as that happens. Deku, he's breathing heavily. It took a lot of energy out of him. He got so much cuts, stab wounds, bite marks on him. As then he goes and lays down against the tree. As he breathes heavily, he's like, damn it. That was a lot. At least 25 of them decides to leave. Otherwise, I would have been dead right now. As then he hears a familiar voice that he's like, oh, I couldn't agree with you more. As Deku gets away from the tree, he gets away, as Sky is like, come on, say my name. Sky. As Deku goes, oh, I thought I'd kill you. As Sky is like, oh, you thought, Deku. You thought. As Sky jumps down from a branch, as he walks towards Deku, as Deku's backing away. He can't fight nobody. He can't fight Sky in this condition. As Deku's backing away nice and slow, as he bumps into someone else. As then, as he sees this dude right here. This one here. This one. Yeah, he sees him. As, Deku's in his human form, by the way. And this is what Sky looks like with the glasses. And this is what elk look like. This is skies, windigos, and this is elks. That one. I have to get the thumbnail because I don't got the pictures apparently. But yeah. So as of that happens, right? As then Deku's like, as he turns around, as he sees Elk, he's like, Elk? As Elk was like, hello. It's been a while, Deku. Well, since this happened. As Deku's like, he's doing it back away, but then, Sky, bitch slaps Deku across the face as he, gets sent back flying just a little bit. As Deku was badly injured, as then Elk's like, looks like our, minions did quite a number on you. As Elk then kicks Deku in the stomach, as Deku coughs up blood, as then, you do have Elk and Sky as they jump him even more. Deku's almost to the brink of death, as, Elk's like, that's enough. We want you alive. As Elk is like, as Sky is like, wait, what? Why do we want him alive? I don't understand. I thought he was gonna kill him. It split his territory 50-50. Elk is like, relax, Sky. We want him alive so he can witness the death of his own family. Slowly in front of him, as one by one gets slaughtered. As Sky sees those, I see. You are smart and clever. As Deku's like, before he passes, he's like, if you lay one hand on them, as Elk is like, you what? Kill us? Newsflash, Deku. You're weak. You can't take us down. We'll kill your family. And anyone else you have feelings for. Such a weak wendigo. Human lover. You make me sick. As he kicks Deku, knocking him out. Now Elk, he does not like humans, bro. He does not give two fucks, bro. He embraces his wendigo, which makes him more powerful. But nevertheless, as you do have, Deku passed out. As he's yelling at him to wake up, wake up, wake up. As Deku wakes up, as he's in the same spot as he was when he got passed out. Wait, no, he's in a different, place. As he's in a weird looking hut, well, a tent to be honest with you. He looks around. He's like, where am I? As then, a man with tattoos on his face and arms comes in. He's like, you're awake. Nice to see you. As Deku looks around, he's like, who are you? Where am I? As, the man's like, you are in a hunt. My hunt, to be exact. And you are in a tribe. Well as who I am the chief of the tribe. I am the chief of the fire tribe. And, I saw you badly injured, and I decided to bring you here to patch up your wounds. They look mighty serious. I'm surprised you didn't die. Tell me, kid, what is your abilities? As Deku goes, abilities? As the chief is like, yes. You see, my ability is that I can use the fire. Well, all of our tribe members can use fire in their own different ways. But mine is specifically the normal way. Our ancestors gained these abilities, and they passed them down to us. Our ancestors believed that these abilities were the gift of the gods, as When Deku goes, I see. As he's gonna get up, lift up, that he's, as the chief is like, you're badly injured. You must stay in bed until your wound's fully healed. As Dick is, I can't. I have to leave. My family's in trouble. As the chief is like, your family's in trouble. Tell me, why were you out there in the middle of the woods, all bloody and bruised? I noticed that there were other blood markings, more blood spots, but no bodies. As Deku's like, you wouldn't believe me if I tell you. As, the chief says, try me. As Deku's like, fine. The truth is that I was fighting the wendigos. As the chief eyes wide, he's like, wait, what? You was fighting what? As Deku tells himself that he was fighting wendigos. And he tells him that it's okay if you don't believe him, but that's the truth. As the chief tells him, come with me. Come. As Dick is like, as the chief says, no, come with me. As Deku tries to get up, and the chief helps him up. As the chief makes help Deku out of his hut. As then he says, warriors, come forth. As all his tribe members come forth, as they're like, what is it, chief? Chief Ubaku. As Ubaku tells him that this boy, he was fighting wendigos. As the other charmer eyes wide, he's like, wait, what? He was fighting them? As, Chief tells him yes. As he was like, he's like, young boy, tell them your story. Tell us your story of how you was fighting them. As Dickie says, okay. So he tells him the whole story. And he tells him everything. I mean, how he became one, that he is one of them. But over the years, he managed to gain back his humanity and learn how to control it. And he's no longer killing humans to survive. And he kills them every now and then, but it's just because of the urge sometimes. And he tells them that he knows two of them, and that, they had a little he had a little, thing with them. As they'd be, Deku told him to fight about him versus Elk, and him versus Sky. That's a good fuck. As the charmer was like, whoa. As the chief's like, so then, you are a wendigo, but you're a good one. The one who fights against them. Yeah. As he goes, interesting. As Dick is like, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I have to protect my family. They're in danger. So, Ubaku says, I understand, but you're still injuring. You're still healing. As Dick says, don't worry. Give me a couple hours and this will be fully healed by a matter of time. As Fubaku says, really now? Interesting. As, Fubaku says, but what if they still have more wendigos with them? They probably regain their army by the time you get back. As Digger says, if they do, then I'll kill them all. Even if it means I have to die. I'll do anything to protect my family. And Fubaku, he then, says, very well then. As Deku realized that he was supposed to go meet up with Ina and go to karaoke. As Deku's like, oh shit, I have to leave now actually. And Fubaku's like, but your injuries. As Deku's like, yeah, but like I said, they'll heal over time. It won't matter. As Fubaku says, very well then, We'll drop you off at the nearest place that we can. As Jake's like, thank you. Time skip to him meeting up with Mina at her house as, she goes, hey, you made it. As Jake's like, yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late. Something came up. Something had happened and I had to be there. Mina's like, oh, that's okay. As Mina's wearing a black shirt with blue jeans pants and some sandals, as well as some yellow earrings, as Izuku tells her, wow, you look great. As Mina blushes, she's like, thank you. As Izuku, he's wearing some not a white shirt, because no, he's wearing a red jacket, red pants with some red shoes. Now, he's wearing that so that way he can hide the blood easily, but I'm gonna say it's like dark red. Yeah, dark red. As she's like, you look good too. But what's with the red? As Dick is like, oh, that's just my favorite color. And it's the best looking outfit I had. Sorry. And she's like, that's fine. As Mia's like, shall we go? As he was like, yes, we shall. So as they go to the karaoke for the whole day, they just technically went on a date. As Izuku was like, so Izuku, how was the date? As, Izuku says, well, the date was perfectly fine. He kind of said it out loud. It means like, what? As Izuku's like, well, I was just saying that this date was pretty fun. As Mina's like, date? As she blushes, as she's like, yeah, I guess it was a date. As, Deku walks her home, his wound's fully healed. So, like, yeah. As, well, that happens. So, as he drops her off her house, she's like, well, I had a great day today, Izuku. And Izuku's like, yeah, same here. Sorry if you were the one who was paying for all these things. I'm just so broke right now. Trying to find a job. As, me is like, I don't mind. I'm the one who asked you out. I'm the one who asked you to hang out with me. And Izuku's like, well then, good night. She's like, good night. As, he waits for her to go in the house. As he leaves. And she's like, now then, time to see what happened. Time to check up on family. As he goes to check up on his family, they're pretty good. No smell is hidden to it. As then, should we continue on? Yeah, we continue. Well then, we time skip to when it's the overall arc because this is when everything's going to go shitly. This is where things turn. Sorry about that, Amber Alert. They think we're going to act like Batman and Superman, these heroes, and just put on the cape and go search out and help out people. That's their problem, not mine. Sorry, I care. I feel bad for them, but like, I'm not going to waste my time to go out and search out for people or help people. So, sorry, let's get back to this what if. Now then. So, over these past couple of weeks or months, however long it was, Deku and Mina are getting closer and as they became good friends over the time that friendship gotten closer and as their friendship turned to boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. As Deku and Mina are the best girlfriend and boyfriend. He made sure that she's okay and he got a job and he's doing everything he can. He gets his own place. He's doing good for himself. But he's still on guard. He wants to make sure he's never going to be off guard. He wants to make sure that he's ready for everything. Just in case Elk and Sky attack yet again. Well then. So, and that happens, right? Mina met Deku's parents and his family, as they approve on the girl. they like her, as Deku, he just looking around, making sure that everything is perfect, nothing's out of the ordinary. Right? So then, let's begin. As Deku will go to Sir Nada, as usual, and well then, this is where things gets a little bit fucked up. So, you know how the thing is where Nada can see in the future? Yeah, he saw Deku's future, and this is what he saw. Blood, bodies, chaos, destruction. Not destruction, just blood and bodies. That's all he sees. As he gets like, you're dangerous. What are you? As Zuko's like, what do you mean? It's not as like, I want, and it's not as says you're in. If I want to talk to you privately. And if they go somewhere private and talk, as now it's like, seriously, what are you? I looked into your future, and all I saw was blood and bodies. What? And I saw you, but not you. As Zuko tells, very well then. If you could keep this a secret, I will appreciate this. I don't need no one else knowing this. My family's life is on the line here. As, Nada says I won't say anything. So, Deku tells Nada everything, this and that. As Nada's like, I see. I'm sorry that you have to go through all that. As Deku says, it's nothing. It's the life of a wendigo, you could say. We're born with this, we were turned to do this curse. I didn't like it, but I managed to snap out of it. As Nada's like, I see. So, these two wendigos, they're that dangerous and powerful? As Deku says, yes. And the only way to kill us is with fire. Well, you damage our skin and weaken it with fire. Others may be immune to it, but they're not. As, well, Nada's like, I see then. I'll start preparing for that day. I'll start buying flamethrowers. Start trying to recruit some yeah. As Dig is like, that'll be advised. As Dig is like, I have a bad feeling that a war is gonna start. And I'm gonna be the one who will finish it. As Deku tells Nada that, listen, you can't hesitate to kill them. They may used to be human, but they're no longer human. Do not hesitate. If you do, you're dead. Trust me. You don't want that to happen. As Nada tells him, of course. So, Deku's with Nada, as him and Nada, Deku trained Nada in ways to kill Wendigo without fire, but he's still gonna need fire regardless. As Deku tells Nada the weak spots, the weak points, as that happens. And Deku tells Nada to train Muriel without Muriel knowing this, for now at least. So Nada trains Muriel with that, and everything happens in canon. Deku meets Eri, he bumps into Eri, and he knows what fear is like when somebody. He knows he knows about fear. He can tell when someone is in fear, and he felt Eri trembling in fear, in terror, as he already knows what's up. As then, Chisaki comes out of nowhere, and he's like, thank you for finding my daughter. I really do appreciate it. As Deku does the same thing he does in canon, due to the fact that he doesn't know who he is, and he doesn't know what quirk he is, he doesn't want to start a thing if he doesn't know what type of quirk he has. So Deku gives Eri to Overhaul. And, Deku sees Eri, she's trembling, she has a fear look in her eyes, as she, whispers, help. help me. As Deku will immediately not go after Chisaki, but he'll go back to the agency with Muriel, and him and Muriel tell not everything that just happened. And Nada says, "I see." So then, as we cut to that scene where Chisaki and Shigaraki are talking, and then all of a sudden, the walls got broken towards down on as everyone gets prepared to go into battle. As you do have Elk, who's like, my, this place is beautiful. As he goes, you humans really do have some great architects. I might need to use this building for my operations or my hunting. Living the mines are so last year, if you know what I mean. As Sky's like, I know what you mean. As Elk's like, oh no, you do. As Chisaki and Shigaraki are like, who are you? Are you heroes? As Elk is like, heroes? My. That word makes me barf. And Sky's like, that makes me mad when you call us something that we don't like to be. As Elk and Sky study the humans, and they realize they have this system with heroes and villains, and obviously they want to be villains because they want to kill. They're going to hunt down. Sky hunts because he's hungry or sometimes for pleasure. Elk hunts for strictly pleasure and because he hates humans, which makes him a deadly foe. But this right here, he decides to work with these heroes. These villains, to be honest, these humans. So as Elk tells them that they are here for negotiations. And Chisaki's like, negotiations? What do you mean? As he goes, look here. I need your help with hunting down a certain someone. This certain someone I believe you met, for I can smell his scent on you. As Chisaki's like, who is that person? Who are you talking about? As Sky explains to them what he looks like, his human form to be exact. And Chisaki's like, I just saw him a couple hours ago. So that's the kid you need help with. As Shigaragi's like, him? I fought him before he was a J. I hate him. As Alex says, you and me both. Well then, gentlemen, do we have a deal? If you help us, we'll help you. As Chisaki and Shigaraki look at each other, they both nod their heads. They say, we agree. So, that's the start of the fucking deal that's going on. Now then, as we do have Deku, as him and... everything goes as in canon. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Up until the raid, everything goes as in canon. So, as Nadai tells Deku if he can go and track this guy down. As Deku's like, what do you mean? Not track him down. As, fuck. As, Nadai tells him that Izuku and Muriel, what's her name? Ochako, Froppy, and Kirishima would join a fight against the overhaul, against the Yakuzas, and, again, join the raid. And, he gives Deku that look, let him know that it's okay for him to kill those two, and that he'll look the other way. What he doesn't know is that Deku's gonna kill every fucking body in that facility, no matter who or what they are. He does not care. He's killing them. Anyways, that's what Nai saw. He saw bodies, and this is Deku fulfilling that future. Wink, wink. they go on with the plan, this and that, this and that, this and that, this and that, blah, 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 blah. The race starts. Now, things go a little bit different here. Shigaraki, Toga, and I think it was Twice, or Mr. Compress, that was in there that was talking with them. But they stayed behind to help out with the raid. Shigaraki, Overhaul, Elk, and Sky are in the area where, Deku and Overhaul had fought. As, they're walking there as Kurosaki is holding area as, well, yeah, so then, as, the fight goes on the same, as, they begin to raid the place, Deku does not stop there. He goes and kills them all. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Or am I? As, the raid started, everyone barged into the facility, heroes, as in the canon, Ryukyu, Ochako, and, them, they stayed in front, helping, keeping the people busy up front. While Deku, without no one knowing, he's actually mowing them down, left and right. He's snapping their necks. He's hitting the vital points. He's doing all types of shit. He's killing them with ice, killing them. And he's killing them without no one seeing. And, they continue on as Deku starts killing them. Kirishima, Fat Gum, and Tatsuki, they do their little battle. They've managed to win a cannon, blah, 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 blah. Well then. As Izuku is now caught up to all 5 of these motherfuckers. So, he's the only one him and Mira, the only who made it there. While, the rest of them are doing their thing. Mira goes in the first punch. Yeah, right off the bat, he actually puts up a good fight against him. But, at the end of the day, Cork Bullet gets to Muriel, takes his cork away, and actually, Elk kills Muriel. He kills Muriel, stabs his hand right through his fucking head and chest, killing him. As Deku sees this, and he gets pissed off. He gets mad because him and Muriel gotten closer, over time, to the point where they're decent friends. And Izuku sees Muriel as like a good friend, someone he can talk to and help him, fit in even more. Because he's not even human. He's not human, so he doesn't really fit in well. Muriel helps him fit in better. As he sees Muriel's lifeless body and no face drop to the ground. Now, I'm not going to say he stabbed him to the head, because that's kind of fucked up. But he stabbed him through the chest as Muriel's lifeless body falls down. Deku quickly goes there and grabs Muriel as, he's like, Muriel, as Muriel says, Deku, I had a good time with you. As he goes, make sure you save Eri and give her a proper home. Make her smile, okay? As Ziggs, okay, Muriel, I'll do just that. Please don't die on me. Please. As Muriel says goodbye, Izuku. As he passes away, as everyone starts laughing, Chisaki goons are with him, as Sky and Elk, their wendigos are with them. Toga and Twice, they managed to get down, they managed to get beat, they managed to lose, because fucking Serenade was whooping their ass. As Chisaki puts down Eri, he's like, Eri, run along now. As Eri says, as she starts running, as she accidentally bumps into Night-Eye on her way out. As Night-Eye's like, little girl. What's as she points that way as she's saying that green hair, white haired boy, blah 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 blah, Anyway, so Izuku he picks up Muriel, he brings her to the back of the room, as he puts him down nice and gently, as his eyes turn fully red, nails turn red, as he turns around with a look, as he's like, I'm gonna kill you all. As Elk screams out, there you go, come on, Deku, come kill us, if you can. As he roars out as him and Sky, wendigos, come out as they start attacking Deku. Chisaki orders his goons to attack as well, as they start attacking Izuku. As Izuku, he's dodging their movements, he's slicing them down, he's freezing them to death, to the point where his is almost like ice. It's like ice. Wait, ice dry? Dry ice. As it's just nearly as like that. As Deku is wiping them out. He's shooting their heads off, killing them, ripping them in half. As he starts forming to his Wendigo stage. As he gets faster and stronger, to the point where he's wiping down them out. As blood splatters all over his body. He does not care. As he does that, as he continues doing that, wiping them, mowing them down, bodies are dropping. As Chisaki and Shigaraki are scared, but Elk and Sky are happy. As Deku finished the last of the goons, as their whole ass, it's a massacre, as bodies are dropped, guts are out, heads are chopped off, ripped in half. As Deku transforms back into human form, he's like, as he looks at them, he's like, you're next. As Elk's like, as he snaps his fingers, as a little container opens up, as you do have Mina, Inko, Hasashi, auntie, uncle, cousins, as they're all in the container, sitting in the chairs, as with ropes around them, with yeah. As Elk's like, hey, remember I told you how I was gonna make you watch your loved ones die in front of you before I kill you? You thought I was playing? You thought I was joking? Well, I'm not. Take a look at my face. It's my serious face. And I'm gonna enjoy watching your family die. As Izuku screams out, as he starts running at them, tell him to let them go. As Shigaraki puts his hand to the. I won't say he's like strong. He's almost strong as manga Shigaraki, but not quite. As Deku runs, as Shigaraki puts his hand on the ground, trying to decay the ground, Deku jumps up as he shoots out a blast of ice, freezing Shigaraki's hands together and feet as he rips out Shigaraki's heart, crushes it, as then he snaps Shigaraki's head, rips it off, as then he tosses away. His family seeing this as in horror, so is Mina. Deku, he's not looking right now. He really want to kill them all. As Chisaki puts up, gives Deku a run for his money, because, yeah, as Chisaki keeps on destroying him. I forgot. He's on overhaul the shit, I guess. I don't fucking know. Does was his quirk as he starts shooting at spikes after he touched the ground. As he starts shooting at that, as Deku, he's running on him. He's dodging every best he can as smaller spikes pierce through his skin. As he doesn't even feel the pain right now. As he runs and runs, Deku is getting a good fight against Shigaraki. And ultimately, Deku's a victory. As he rips off Chisaki's arms. As he knows they're a nuisance. They're a pest. As then he knew Shiragi's own arms and forcefully pierced him through his own body. As then he turns his head to his wendigo form as he digs through his chest. As then he opens his jaw so wide that it burst out. Shisaki dies right there and then. As he looks at Elk and, well, he looks at Elk and Sky as he's like, you're two. You're next. As he's full bodied when he goes, as they do as well as, before Scott, does it, he's like, well, Valerie Zuku, to make you more encourageable, I'll kill your aunt first. As he pulls a button, as his aunt begins to get blown up. Well, not blown up. As acid pours on her, burning her, melting her alive. She screams in pain and agony as she screams out for help. As Zuko seeing this, as he gets more rage, as then he starts going at it. As then, that happens. So, Zuko, Sky, and Elk are beginning their final battle with each other. And then, they begin to fight. Sky and Elk, they're powerful alone, but together, Deku barely stands a chance. As they keep on piercing, cutting him, biting him, throwing him around like he's a soccer ball, but Deku gets some hits in too, but they're just eating him. As Deku, he's really, he's like, I won't let you kill them. As, Elk and Sky like, looks like you will. You're weak, Izuku. Midoriya. And then Deku gets up. He's like, he's already up. As he runs towards him. As he puts up a more decent fight now. As he goes around. As he runs. Right before he gets stabbed. He turns to a puff of snow. Well, snowflakes. As then, as he teleports, he forms back around. As he grips his tail around Elk's neck. As he tosses it to Sky. As Sky, gets hit by Elk. As they get up, as Elk roars, as he begins to go all out. As so the Sky, as they begin to fight, blood splattering everywhere. It's just a fucking bloody mess. As Deku goes towards Sky, as then as his tail glows, as then he pierces Sky through his chest, through his back, as then he puts his tail all the way up by his head, not killing him at most. As then he pours so much ice into his tail, it starts to freeze him from the inside. As Deku yanks his tail out, as then he uses his claws and slices Sky, and as Sky dies right there and then turns to little pieces. As Deku's breathing heavily, he's tired. As then Elk goes, well then, it looks like it's just you and me. As Deku's like, looks like it. Sheesh. That happened, bro. So as Mina goes, go Deku, go! As Deku sees Mina, Deku gets that boost of power. Jeez. Alright. As Deku gets that boost of power, as that happens, you do have okay, he's like I should shut your little girlfriend up. As then he snaps his fingers, as claw, sheesh, I'm sorry. As the spike is spinning around, as it's slowly going towards Mina's head as it's ready to pierce her head, killing her. Deku, Deku fucking, what was that? He's fighting hard enough to save Mina's life. As then, Nai comes in, as Nai sees the bodies, the massacre, as Nai's like my future. It did come true. As, just for that part alone, but as Nai sees the others, as Nai immediately goes, tries to help him, as he managed to break the container, as, well, he gets them freedom, as Nai tells Izuku that they're his family and his girlfriend is safe, so he can go all out now without having to worry. As Izuku thanks Nai, as Deku grabs Elk by the head, as he throws him above the ceiling, as he breaks. As well, now they're outside above ground, as everyone sees the smoke, as everyone is done with their battle already, right? As then they see that Deku, well, two creatures fighting. As everyone would know that creature that Deku is a wendigo. As news reporter, helicopter starts flying by. It's live now. It's national news. Everyone's watching this great battle in the air. As Deku throwing ice after ice, piercing Elk's skin, but Elk's not holding back. As Elk unleashed the power that he was hiding until this day. As Elk shoots out a blast of fire. Yes. You thought I was going to let Deku win this? No, hell no. No problem here. As, Elk shoots out a blast of fire. As Deku eyes widen. As Deku gets engulfed in fire. As then, Deku falls to the ground. As his skin is no longer there. As Elk lands there. As his fire is growing in his arm, he's like, I told you, you are gonna die. You didn't want to listen. Now then, you ruined my day. Well, there's only one good thing. There's two good things out of this. I get yours, and Sky territory. As long as with you dead. And a buffet in my honor. I think I'll start with that pink skin girl. She looks delicious. As Deku eyes turn fully black, he blacks out. And then, yes, as Deku rises up, he's like, you won't lay a hand on her. As well, you do have Elk. He's like, oh, what are you gonna do about it? As Deku, I'm gonna kill you. Elk's like, very well then. I guess I'll kill you too. As then, they just blitz. As they just starts clawing and biting each other away. As this went on, people are curious as to who's gonna win. As Deku, there's no more Wendigos, by the way. Deku killed them all. You forgot, like I said over the series, Deku has been killing a lot of Wendigos. But yeah, this is the last one. Well, they're the last two alive. As it's soon about to be one. As Deku managed to pierce both his hands, tails into Elk's body. As Elk stops, everyone sees this. Elk looks there. He's like, I guess you did it. You finally managed to kill me. As he's coughed with blood on Deku's face. Deku, he's so serious right now. He's like, die. As Elk is like, not before I take you out. As he fucks up Deku's whole fucking body. I mean, like, he pushes his arm inside Deku, as a burst of flames go through a part of his body as it burns his inside up, as then Elk dies with a smile on his face, knowing that he finally killed Deku. As Deku eyes go back to normal, as he is weakened, as Mina's there and his family, he's trying to walk to Mina, and as he's like, me. As Mina runs towards Deku, and she about to catch him as Deku says, Mina, you. And he dies. Right there and then. You thought Deku was going to be safe. Hell no. I'm going to start doing these things. Be aware. Future what ifs, I'm going to make sure that there is some plot armor, but not to the point where MC won't never die. No. There'll be sometimes that Deku will die, but it's okay. After that, time skip to years later as they put a statue in honor of Izuku. Izuku went down in history as the #1 hero, as he saved not just everyone there, but he also how can I say this? Sacrificed himself for the greater good. As, years have gone by, as Mina, Hiroshima got together, they had a kid. And Hiroshima came out of the deal of naming their first child Izuku, in honor of their fallen friend and her fallen boyfriend. And, as we cut to a certain part of the afterlife, as Izuku and Izumi are now talking, as Izumi's like, you're such an idiot. As Izuku's like, what? I mean, I had to. He was gonna kill them. All of them. And she goes, yes, I know. But you didn't even get the chance to kill her. And Izuku's like, damn it, you're right. And after that, you do hear a voice that he's like, are you two coming? Izuku's like, yeah, we're coming. And Izumi's like, yeah, I'll be there. So Izumi gets up, she's like, well then, shall we go? And Izuku's like, yeah, let's go. So, we walk up to the white stairs of heaven. We end our story off here. This has been What If Deku Was a Wendigo, the finale. I know that I probably kind of was with it, but I decided to end this series off. And hope you guys enjoyed this series. And if you do, leave a comment, like, and subscribe, please. Now then, this has been What If God here. Signing off. Bye.